Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So let's discuss about the market, what happened in the market today, and what are the stocks that got gains today, and what are the losses happened in the market today. And then lastly, we review our portfolio and what are the changes I'm going to do to my portfolio, and what are the stocks I'm going to buy in my portfolio. We'll discuss about that later. So if you see the market performed mixed, and the last 3 4 weeks it's been performing the same way. And today the banking sector was down and the oil sector was up because Trump was pausing talks with Iran. So due to that, oil stocks are got surged today, and the banking sector got some losses today. If you see all the finance stocks are totally in red because of Trump added a cap on credit cards interest rates like into 10%. They cannot do more than 10%, and that is affecting the banks. And he also added in he want to buy almost $300 billion worth of housing market bonds. So that makes a lot of institutional investors like BlackRock, all these companies couldn't able to invest into housing market anymore. I mean, they can do, but not there is some cap for that. So that is also affecting these finance stocks at the moment. And when it's come to retail got some gains today. Walmart got 2% gains today, and which is really good. And because of the consumer index, and it was performed as the market expected. And when it's come to IT, a lot of stocks into technology got some momentum, and AMD and Intel, they already sold out of CPUs for 2026 totally because of the surge right now, and they're thinking to increase the prices for the CPU up to 10 to 12% more for this year 2026. That drives AMD stock price little up. And Google already beat Apple to reach $4 trillion market cap. Right now Apple is around $3.7 trillion market cap, and which is good for Google. And I'm a Google investor too. And next thing is, I want to talk about one stock today, which is AMD. AMD got some momentum today because of the CPU sold out, and it got almost like 6% up, and they're going to increase CPU prices up to 10 to 12%, which drives the market, buying more. Today there are more buyers than sellers. And yeah, it's almost like up to 6%. And right now the stock support is 200 and resistance is 220. And I'm still bullish on the stock. I believe this stock could reach 270 to 300 by end of 2026. That's what my expectation. Do I buy more? Yes, I'm gonna buy more for the stock, as I mentioned in my previous video. I've been talking about AMD from last 2 weeks to 3 weeks, and I said I'm very bullish on this stock. I said I'm also bullish on the couple of other stocks whether that we're going to discuss now. But is it AMD still a buy? Yes, of course it's a buy. So if you're thinking about long term perspective, AMD will reach around 600 to $1,000 by 2030 or 2035. That is what we are expecting. Next 5 years growth would be 500 to 1,000% growth. That's what we are expecting. And next stock that would be Nike. Nike got some momentums today, and Nike signed a partnership with one of the pickleball player, and they made a partnership. And that doesn't it didn't drive the market upside today, but still Nike got some momentum today. And so there are more buyers than sellers right now. The stock support is 60 and resistance is 70. And yeah, this is still a buy stock. And do I buy more? Yes, I'm going to buy more. And I'm thinking in Nike for a long term perspective. Nike will reach around $90 to $100 within next 1 to 2 years. So by end of 2026, I am expecting the stock to rise to 90. So, but because it's had a very strong brand value, and Tim Cook is also invested, also bought 50,000 worth of stocks into this Nike, so which is also a benefit for shareholders. And Nike is going down because of China news, and that is the only reason it's going down. Once these tariffs got resolved, and then the Nike will be back soon. And one more stock I want to talk about is CRM. CRM went down today, even though there is a positive news, but it went down. But do I believe uh, in this stock for the future or no? I'm still believe, because if you see the breakout happen over here to the negative, which is 260, and it's going to downtrend. And I already know that it's going to downtrend, but I believe I'm looking CRM in a long term perspective. I'm thinking to hold this stock for next 3 to 4 years. or maybe 5 years max. So I believe this stock price will raise to 450. That's what my expectation for next 3 to 5 years. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to risk all of my money, right? So I want to risk like for 40% of my money, 60% I want to preserve my wealth. So when it's come to preserving my wealth, I will definitely hold AMD stock. I'll definitely hold SoFi stock. These are the kind of stocks I will hold to preserve my wealth. 40% that I used to risk, I risk that money, putting my money into CRM or Cava. These are the stocks I usually buy. And if you see, this is a risky stock, and this can go down or this can go up, but I'm still bullish on the stock. And if you observe the next stock, which is Cava, Cava is also down a little bit today, which is like around 3%, not that bad. So I'm still bullish on the stock. So this is going uptrend. There are more buyers than sellers. There is a momentum on that, but let's see how this quarter results is going to post. If they're going to post positive or negative, that will drive the stock price to up or down. But until we get the quarterly results, we cannot expect the stock to go little more up or go little more down. But I believe this week will go to, this will be fluctuate. Either it will go one day up, it will go one day down. But that's what I was expecting for this stock. Right now the support is 55 and the resistance is 70 for the stock. And I'm gonna still buy the stock. And as I mentioned, I will make Kava as 5% of my portfolio. Right now I'm not gonna buy any stocks because of the tensions in the world, geopolitics and everything. But I'm gonna build up my cash portfolio around 5 to 10%. Once I build up my portfolio, if I see any stock that went down almost like 20 to 30%, I feel like this is one of the best opportunity out there, then I will definitely think to buy. Until then, I'll build up my stock. But other than that, I don't have anything particularly to say for the stock. And lastly, we'll review my portfolio. What happened in my portfolio today? So today I got some gains today, almost 0.80%, and which makes close to $500. And now, right now, the portfolio went to $61,000. It was fluctuating between 59,000 to 60, but now it came up to 61. But I was expecting this portfolio without adding any money to reach to 75,000 by by mid of this year. So for the May to August, I was expecting this portfolio to go to 70 to 75. Let's see how this goes. And I'm gonna add some money too, but without adding money, I believe this value will reach to 70 to 75,000. That's what my expectation for this portfolio. This is not including my Indian portfolio. So if you want me to review any particular stocks, please feel free to add those stocks sticker codes in the comment section. I'm going to review those stocks. But thank you for watching this video, and I really appreciate your support. And that's all I have for today, guys. And have a great day. Bye bye.